Hey there, it's Katrina Sawa here, the Jumpstart Your Biz coach with jumpstartyourmarketing.com. And I am so excited to give you another quick video business tip today. I've been doing a new talk with 3 myths that you've been led to believe by others on why it's not easy to make a lot more money doing what you love and getting out of overwhelm. And I want to dispel at least one of those myths today. So, the myth that you've been led to believe is that it's going to take a lot of work to make a lot of money. A lot of times I will come across an entrepreneur and I'll say, okay, so how much money do you need to make every month? And they'd be like, well, just a couple thousand or 3,000 or even 5,000. And that's it. Okay, you don't need to do this, that, and the other thing. What about whatever? You don't need to make more money than that. No, I don't need to make a bunch of money. And after a few questions and really diving in a little deeper with that person, I find that they have a limiting belief, and it is a limiting belief, that tells them that they, in order to make like $100,000 or a couple $100,000 or even much more money every year, they're going to have to work way too hard. And most likely, they're probably already working way too hard. A lot of times I see this, people are working 40, 50, 60 hours a week, and they're still only making 30 to 50,000 a year, if that, if they're lucky. Okay. And so they think, oh my God, in order to make 100, I'm just going to have to kill myself. Right. But that is not true. I want to dispel the myth because there are so many different things you can how to design your business. So they're business models, right? So the types of business models that you put in place in your business can directly reflect your income and how much time you work. Some are more time consuming than others and some are not, less. So you have to, number one, pick the right business models that fit obviously what you're trying to do in your business, whether it's a product or service, or sometimes you just don't know what you don't know, and you don't realize that you can sell what you're selling in a different way or to a different market. So looking at the business models, looking at the pricing, okay, a lot of times people are undercharging. I would say 9 times out of 10, maybe even more, like 9.5 times out of 10 people that I actually speak with aren't charging enough, in my opinion. Now, my opinion is I see a lot of different people selling stuff all over the country, all over the internet, and all over the world, right? I travel a lot. I see it in person. I see people exchanging money for products and services that you might be trying to sell or offer. And I see them selling it for a lot more. And so if I know it's possible, I love to share that with people and help you realize the value of your programs, products, and services, and your expertise, of course. Okay, so then there's that. There's how much you're charging. And then it's definitely how much more you're marketing, right? So then we have to put systems into place. I've been in business for 15 years, you guys. I have so many systems, it's not even funny. And I have to put more in place even. So I don't have to work so hard. I take weekends off when I'm not traveling and speaking. And I don't really work on weekends. I don't work that late into the evening either. I design the business around the kind of life I want to live, and I want even more freedom. If you want more freedom in your business, but you're not making enough money, we can still put systems in place, automated marketing. We can delegate a few things, even if you think you can't afford it to delegate it or to get a new software. Or systems aren't always a new software. Sometimes it's just a strategy or a process that we put into place along with maybe templates or pre-written things or auto emails or auto delivery things. And you just don't know what you don't know. And you don't want to have to just randomly go figure it out yourself, because that is the slow way and that is the costly way. Okay, you may think, oh, I'm going to save money by investigating all this myself. Well, okay, but you might spend 10 to 15 hours trying to figure something out, and then you might spend a few $100 over here trying to buy this thing that you think might work, but then it doesn't really do what you needed to do. And so, in fact, you've wasted thousands of potential dollars because of your time and the money that you have invested, when you could have just asked somebody like myself or whoever, ask somebody what to do about this, that, and the other thing, and we could probably tell you in 20 minutes. So it's not a smart move to try to figure everything out yourself. Believe me, the first 3 years of my business, I did that. And I moved like a snail's pace to get to 6 figures in my business, okay? It took me years to get to 6 figures in my business. But now that I've been here, I'm consistently here. I'm in multiple 6 figures. I'm consistently here, regardless of what's going on in my life. I have roadblocks. I have surgeries. I have, elderly parents who fall and stuff like that. And I go take care of them. I have a husband with cancer in the last 4 years, and the income has not gone down because of it, because I have these systems and the automated marketing in place. I'm telling you, oh my God, you have to get this stuff in place. So what can you do about it? Well, there's a couple things you could do about it. Number one, you can come and talk to me because it's just faster, okay? I do actually offer a initial call for a much discounted price, because I really want you to get used to talking to someone like me, where we can really just see what you're doing, look at what you're doing, and then give you answers and solutions and ideas and brainstorm things and plot out things and give you new insight to what you can be doing. And it's a very reasonable cost. So I would love to come and talk with you. Or I'd love you to come and talk with me. But you do have to, go fill out a questionnaire and do that, and then sign up on my calendar. And you don't just email me, because I wanted to see more about what you're doing and what you want. And so you need to jump through a few hoops, frankly, to get that discounted call with me. But it's good for you to do this thing. It's good for you to fill out these questions. It's going to help you to fill out the questions, okay? So there's a couple different ways you can do it. You can come straight to the call with me if you know that you've been watching me and you're like, okay, I'll finally come and talk to you, right? I've had people wait 10 years to come and talk with me and then go, oh my God, why did I wait 10 years? I could have gotten all this figured out so much longer ago. Right? So if you know you're ready to come and talk with me, then go to askkat.biz, askkat.biz. Go straight there, fill out the questions. It'll take you to my calendar, and you can get on my calendar right away. Now, if you're not quite sure and you don't really know if you have all your ducks in a row, so to speak, or things are missing, or you're questioning if you have the right systems, because some people think, oh, I have all the systems, I've got enough marketing, but they don't, because they don't know what they don't know. Then I would urge you to go take my brand new Jumpstart Your Biz quiz. And it's going to walk you through about 5 different areas in your business. And if you have things in place, it's going to ask you on a scale of 1 to 10 or 0 to 10, where are you? And be honest with yourself through that process, right? And then at the end, it's going to ask you if you'd like to talk to me, or what you're, if you're interested in really learning more and that kind of thing. So you can always decide later, but there's no pressure. Just go take the biz quiz and see where you're at. Go to jumpstartyourbizquiz.com, jumpstartyourbizquiz.com. And you'll start seeing some emails from me too. But really, it's a great little quiz and assessment to see where you are in your business. So I hope you take one of those 2 actions today to get started, and I will talk to you soon.